I like what's called apologetics, defending the evidence. What's the evidence for it? I want to know the evidence. I want to believe in a lie. I want to believe in something that's true. And if God's real and He wants me to know Him and He wants you to know Him, then it makes sense that He would leave evidence, His footprints, His fingerprints, that He created all of this and He created it for a reason. Because He created you for a reason. I have talked to people who profess, who would say, I am an atheist. And I've laid out the evidence, what we did a few weeks ago about the Bible. Evidence that Jesus rose from the dead. And we can go through the philosophical evidence that there is a God. And just talk about if there's no God, then there's no purpose in life. If there's no God, there's no purpose in life. We just live and we die and that's it. And they have looked me in the eye and said, wow, I didn't know about this stuff. You know what? That sounds true. That stuff over there, stuff in the Bible, wow, that sounds true. I didn't know that. I can't refute that. I have no evidence for that. But you know what? I don't want to be a Christian. Why, I ask? Why? You say all this is true, but you don't want to be a Christian? No. You know what? You won't give your life to Christ. No. You won't turn from the way you're living and live for God, even though now you say that the evidence supports that God is real, that I'm a sinner, that I need a Savior, that I need to stop living the way I am living and live for God. You believe that now? Yes. But you won't do it? No. Why? Because I don't want to change the way I'm living my life. I don't want to change. It'll cost me. At the heart of it, the issue is not, it really isn't the evidence. The issue is what the Bible calls a rebellious heart towards God. I want to live the way I want to live, and I don't care what the evidence is. I don't care. The issue is rebellion, a stubborn, sinful heart against our Creator. That's the issue. When it comes to the heart, that's the issue. It's not an intellectual exercise. It's the heart. I'll encourage you this. If you're not a believer or you have doubts, but you have the intellectual, go to that, you have the intellectual integrity to consider what you have been told here tonight, to take home a book and look at the evidence. And then ask yourself this. Is what I heard at that youth group and what I read in this book that they let me take home and have as your own, is that evidence credible? Is it compelling? And is there more evidence there than what your evidence is that there is no God or that Jesus didn't rise from the dead? And if you do not have the evidence that supports your contention that there is no God, if you do not have the evidence that supports your idea that Jesus didn't rise from the dead, then you, my friend, are the one that's living only on faith. That's all you have.